All right, I'm going to go ahead and walk you through the detailed process here. We start off with the wheels. Just like the regular car paint, I do a pre-foam before I rinse to make sure that no dirt is getting pushed against the paint with the water, so that way we reduce scratching. Then I go ahead and hit the wheel with the wheel cleaner, and this wheel cleaner has some built-in iron decon on it. Then I go ahead and start brushing away. I start getting all the spokes, the face of the wheel, the emblem in between the spokes. Make sure I get everything, and then I get a little wheel rocket, and I get into the actual wheelbase, and I hit it in all directions, that way to make sure I get everything. Everything that doesn't come off with the brushing comes off easily with the pressure washer. And for car washing, we never use pressure to remove or to clean. It's just taking off the thing, but this chemical works so good, it just washes off. And I have a very low PSI pressure washer to begin with. I think it's like 1300 PSI, so it can't damage anything, but still, you don't really want to clean with pressure. Just let the chemicals do the work. And these wheels here are ceramic coated, so it just makes it cleaning so much easier already to begin with. Everything just comes right off, so that helps a lot. So if you're gonna have maintenance clients, I suggest you sell them on a ceramic package, so it makes your job easier. Here I am just rinsing everything off. Again, not really using pressure. I'm not getting too close to the tire or anything. Just rinsing everything off, making sure the tire is nice and clean. And this tire is really clean already, so I pretty much just hit it with a degreaser on the wheel, on the tire, I didn't have to scrub it or anything. Everything just comes right off. So after I do all four wheels, I go ahead and pre-foam it. I don't wet it. I don't try to rinse it, pre-rinse or anything like that. I just spray the foam, let it sit. This one has the pre-foam has an iron decon already in it. And then I go ahead and rinse, and I always start from top to bottom. That way it makes everything easier, helps all that water just pour down and keep cleaning on the way down. And this is before I even wash it. This is just the pre-foam right here. Again, it's just to reduce scratching. So once I take all the foam off, I foam it up again, and then I actually do the contact wash. And I like to use a microfiber towel because it grabs everything and cleans everything better. And it's got 4 surfaces, so I'll do the top, flip it over, do the middle, flip it over, and then you can do the bottom, flip it, you can do the trim. So you got 4 faces to work with to make sure you're not spreading anything around. And this is a really important part too when you're doing the windows. Make sure you scrub them good and clean them really good. That way when it's time to dry it and actually do the windows, it's already clean and you're not getting any dirt on your towel. It makes the whole process a lot easier. And then for the hard to reach places, I use this little microfiber pad extension pole, and also on the truck bed. And another advantage of using the microfiber towel is it lets you get in all the little cracks and crevices with your fingers and your hand. So as opposed to using just a big mitt, you can feel each and every groove. And here is the car, already rinsed, it's already clean, it's already been washed, all the dirt has been taken off. So what I'm about to do right now is foam it again. I use that foam to hit the car with the clay towel. This is a synthetic clay bar. I go over the paint. The iron decon already did its thing, so now this is going to remove any other embedded contaminants. After I'm done with that, I rinse the car all down. I don't dry it. It just helps with reducing contact and swirls and whatnot. So then I leave the car wet and let it kind of air dry, and I start on the inside, vacuum all the floor, the seats, the cubbies, every little thing. I get underneath everything. I maintain this truck every week, so I don't really have to go into too much detail. I don't have to really use brushes or anything like that for the most part. But if I did, this is where it would be used. I'd use brushes to get everything out of the cracks and whatnot. But this truck stays pretty clean because, again, I clean it every week. So I go section by section, I vacuum, and I clean it then and there. And here I am just brushing the armrest. This is pretty much the part that gets the dirtiest because that's where you rest your arm. And I'm brushing all the air vents out. The steering wheel is also needs to be cleaned every time, because that's one of the dirtiest parts. That's what you touch on the daily to drive your car. So here I am, just kind of wiping everything. I go over the rubber parts, I go over the carpet, and then I move on to the seats. So for the seats, these are leather seats. So I'm using my Ninja scrub pad here, and pretty much just cleaning everything, all the surfaces, all the little edges, everything, the handles. Here's the steering wheel. If it was a cloth seat, I would probably be using a brush. And again, it's really important to clean your steering wheel, because that's the dirtiest, that's the thing that you touch every day. So make sure you clean it. And then I go ahead and move on to the center console. I go ahead and brush everything out. Make sure you get in all the little nooks and crannies there. I like to get into the cup holders and scrub all that down. After everything's been cleaned, then go ahead and add the interior ceramic. This works for carpets, for plastics, and for leather. It just helps create a little barrier there to, if anything spills or anything like that, it's really easy to clean up, and it's not going to stain your surfaces forever. So then everything inside will get it, all the plastics, all the leather, all the seats, the trim, the cup holders, everything. And here is the seatbelt. Just making sure, again, this car is pretty new, so it doesn't really need heavy cleaning. So I'm just kind of cleaning the seatbelts just to get everyday wear and tear off there. And that's pretty much it for the interior. Vacuum, clean, protect. That's what the whole detail is all about. And for the exterior, it just depends what the customer wants. These are the different kinds of ceramics we got. I got a trim ceramic to restore or to protect. I highly suggest it, especially for new cars, because that's the first thing to go. The trim fades away. And then in here, I like to treat all the indoor door jambs with spray wax, because it's a paint surface, so why not protect it? And it just helps keep everything clean, helps keep the dust off, and it makes it easier for you to clean the next time you come. And the windows are always the last thing I do. I use a waffle weave towel, and I make my own cleaner. I pretty much use a 50-50 IPA mix. I use distilled water and rubbing alcohol. And yeah, it turns out really good, because you pretty much did all the cleaning when you were washing the car. So this is just kind of a last minute touch. You can even use your spray wax or your ceramic for it as well. And this is the finished product. This is a very, very nice truck. And yeah, all the product. I mean, the thing that makes the detail is, it's not even me. It's the products that I use. High quality. And it's not just for it to shine, it's also to protect it.